What's going on, everybody? We got another rapid disc review for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Wysocki prototype putter. Don't know exactly what this thing's even called. I probably should have looked that up because I don't know. It's probably called something by now. But this is the prototype putter that Wysocki is going to be putting with. Again, he's probably going to come out with a stock run. It might be slightly different than this. I'm not sure if they're going to change it. I haven't really done a whole lot of research on this disc. Just picked it up at Flight Factory, and we're going to be tossing it around in a few holes out here. Here we have a 205 foot short par 3. We're going to try to throw this thing on a little bit of turnover, see how stable she is. Look at this thing though, it is absolutely gorgeous. I'll give you guys a little side profile and let you know what I think. I think it's similar to like some Prodigy putter, maybe like a PA something, I don't know, just PA3 maybe, I don't know. See how it's kind of boxy on the end, kind of squared right here with a little bead. So I'm hoping that means it's going to be a good throwing putter, and I think I think they're stable, maybe overstable. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to try to put it on some turn here. I will say this: the Raptor stamp on the top, it doesn't. I don't know if it provides grip or whatever, but you can feel it when you're holding the disc most of the time. Like, unless you put your thumb way on the edge of the rim, but if you hold your thumb in kind of in the flight plate, you can feel that. You can feel the stamp. So. Not sure how that's going to affect it, but we're just going to try to throw it on some ante. We do have a little bit of headwind left to right, so hopefully it will help us drift to the basket. There we go. Nice little drift over to the basket. I did throw it one time before that, and it went really straight, and I ended up sliding on the concrete right there, so I kind of scuffed up the bead a little bit. But had a nice drift to the right. Didn't seem like it wanted to like fight out. Definitely panned over like a nice straight putter. We'll compare that to our Thought Space practices. Nice and drifty. Hit the tree and go in. Woo! That's 2 park jobs right there. I think the practice is definitely flippier though. 2 bullseye shots here, so we're not really gonna see how this thing putts because we're like 5 feet. Maybe on the next hole. Okay, this next one here, we're gonna try to throw it flat, maybe slight hyzer towards the basket, see if we can get it to kind of flip up a little bit. We do have opposite wind we got a little bit of tailwind, basically straight tailwind. So this thing might not want to get any flip because of that. We'll just see. We'll throw it out a little bit wider. Try to throw it flat, really. I'm just gonna try to throw it flat. But you guys know that my flat is kind of hyzer. This will be my 3rd time trying to throw this hole. Keep throwing it straight into the ground, basically straight into that sidewalk in front of me. So let's see if we can put this one in the air. There we go. That's way better. That's way better. Way better shot. This putter is actually not as overstable as I thought it was. It's actually a really straight putter, which I'm a fan of. Not a huge fan of the hand feel of it, to be honest with you, as a throwing putter, maybe as a putting putter, but this Praxis and like a Luna or an Envy, those are some throwing putters that I love the feel of. Oh my god, that was terrible. Cut that. Not the best throw with the Praxis. At least with the Praxis I can actually throw it in the air. I don't know what it is with this Wysocki putter, but I just feel like I'm throwing it into the ground every time. Again, I said that was my 3rd attempt at this shot, and pretty much every time I barely made it past this little sidewalk here, which was like 120 feet off the tee. So but we got it figured out. You know, we're throwing it in the air. We're gonna try to throw it on some hyzer on this next throw, see if we can get it to flip up at all. So since I've been throwing this thing straight into the ground, we do have some nice scuff marks, but look at that. It almost looks like there's like a layer on the outside of the disc. It's like coming on. You see how it's like cracked right there? It's very interesting. But nonetheless, It's my fault for that happening because I keep throwing it straight to the ground, straight onto the concrete every time. So we're gonna try to throw this one in the air, throw it on some hyzer, see what it does. Hey, we threw it in the air that time. Look at that. I think I went a little bit long on this 200-foot hole, but that disc didn't have any flip up at all. So maybe this Praxis will. I don't know. Again, I think that putter, I'm not the biggest fan of the hand feel. It feels very kind of thick and chunky. I kind of like a thinner putter. God, I'm grip blocking that Praxis though. I keep saying good things about it, and then I throw it worse than the Ricky Wysocki putter. I don't know. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't have a whole lot of throws left. I mean, it's just a putting putter, you know. I mean, it's just a putter, you know. So there's not a whole lot I can do with it. I throw it on any, it turns. I throw it on hyzer, it holds the hyzer. Throw it flat, it goes straight. Not a whole lot to say about it. I don't really like the way it feels in my hand, to be honest with you. It's just a personal preference thing. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna love the way it feels in their hand, but just personal preference. I'm not a huge fan of the hand feel. Hopefully you guys can even hear me good. Whenever the camera fell, it bent my cord that goes into my phone a little bit, so hopefully you guys can still hear me good. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. It's probably about time for me to get a new mic anyway, but don't really have the money for that right now, so hopefully everything's good to go. Hopefully we still are online here, sounding good. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like and comment on the video, and drop a subscribe. We got more videos coming out. We're gonna be doing the Ken Climo disc soon, as well as the new Trash Panda Canyon that's coming out. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.